Shut up. Shut up. We interrupt this goose argument to bring you a dirty little trick, and this is something I've done for years, and I actually showed it to somebody a few weeks ago, and they said, why don't you do a tip on that? And I didn't think it was anything special, but I figured, why not do a tip on that? Because let's face it, everybody right now is doing tips on everything, and everybody knows a wacky rigged worm, you like a power bait general, is lethal, especially early in the year. Pretty simple rig to fish. Get yourself some Trocar wacky rig hooks. And basically, as simple as it sounds, you just basically wacky rig your bait. Just grab that bait, take that little Trocar hook, punch her right in the middle there, and she is wacky rigged, and she's gonna fall, and they're gonna, and it works. I mean, it doesn't matter who you talk to. This is just one of those baits that is so lethal. There's a lot of people who wish this bait was never invented, because it just straight up, I've heard people tell me this, you know, that bait, a general, that style of bait, I mean, it just plain up catches fish for people who have no business catching fish, and I may be one of those. Problem with that technique is you go through a lot of worms. So somebody smart came up with the idea of using a plastic O-ring and just slide that on, your hook goes under, it works perfect. You go through a lot less worms. But this is just one step further, and what I've done is I've taken shrink tube, and you know, it comes in all different sizes and colors. This is a clear version if you want. I'm using the black version right now, but basically just slice yourself a little sliver of that, feed it up the worm, and then heat that. When you heat that, now rather than having a surface that I'm sliding my hook under to save, it's now making, I've got a surface I can put my hook through, which is actually that much stronger. I'm just not gonna lose that bait near as much. It's a neat little trick, and it's just as simple as taking that bait, finding a lighter that works, and just like that, through the magic of television, we'll get a lighter that works. So see, now what you've got is basically the same thing you had before, but now you've got a surface that you can actually run your hook through. You run your hook under a split ring. But what you do with this is you go right through it. So you see that hard surface of the shrink tube now holds on to that much better, and you will go through a lot less bait with this little trick. I mean, all you need is some shrink tube and a lighter that works. I mean, it's usually not as hard as it was for me today, and hopefully it's not that hard for you, but you can pre-do these. I mean, this is one of those things you can do sitting around at home, or you can do them quickly on the water, but I just find it a lot more effective than a simple rubber, you know, O-ring. It just works that much better, and it holds on to that bait that much better, and you know what they do when they see it. They eat it. All right, was that good? Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, this is the part where we're supposed to say, hey, rate, comment, subscribe, please. The desperate begging part. Please, please, make us YouTube cool.